All right, let's talk about the Defenders. And I will say, after this review, I'm gonna take a. I know I was gonna say I was gonna do Agents of Carter, and not Agents of Carter, Agent Carter, and do Agents of Shield. I still plan to, but I'm gonna take a break and talk about Stranger Things in some videos. Um, Probably July or late June. So just know that this is probably the last Marvel show I'm gonna review for a while. It was fun watching all these though. I liked The Defenders is such a disappointing show. It was like the Avengers for us who have been following the Netflix shows, but it didn't really feel that impactful. And obviously, it was never going to be as impactful as that because something like that had never been done in in movie form. But it's been done in TV shows. There have been TV shows that kind of led to big events and crossovers and things like that, mostly in animation, but still, it's happened. But it just, I don't know. You watch this show and this whole season, just why is it 8 episodes? It should be 10 episodes. You watch several seasons of these shows. You watch 2 seasons of Daredevil, a season of Jessica Jones, a season of Luke Cage, a season of Iron Fist. Then you get to the show and they all cross over finally, and it just feels so nothing. And then they breeze through it real quick because it's only 8 episodes. When all the other shows had about 10 episodes a season, it really made no sense. I don't know why they chose that route. So many events in the season felt rushed and just not really well thought out. There's little and it's just the show's so weird because it takes place in the MCU, but then Luke Cage the whole season like I can't believe any of this shit I'm seeing. I'm like, bitch, you live in New York, fucking aliens attacked the city, and even if you didn't know that they attacked the city, or even if you didn't live in New York, like bitch, like that'd be a nationalized fucking crazy event. So like I don't understand that, but I don't know. It had good humor. You like the characters interacting, so it's a fun show overall. But I think it took a little bit too long to get moving in the plot. Characters, interactions, and moments together should have felt more weighty than they did, but it really didn't. It felt like they were just breezing past everything, and it's just such a disappointing show. I think this is why, other than Marvel eventually canceled a bunch of stuff, that we just really never got this Defender season 2, because what would be the point? They already wasted the first opportunity. It's just done. I hope they get, and it's just also sad the way they did it too, because Jessica Jones doesn't wear a costume in the comics for the most part. Neither does Luke Cage. But are you fucking kidding me? Iron Fist never gets his costume, and they make jokes about, well, why are you wearing a costume, Daredevil? I mean, it was funny. Jessica Jones has great lines, snapping back at Daredevil with that. But I just can't understand it, it feels like that this is like Marvel being embarrassed to embrace the source material, which one of the great things about Marvel with their movies, I feel like more than any other studio or even their past Marvel movies before the MCU kind of really took off, they were just so afraid to embrace the comics in any form and have characters look like they do on the actual comic books. Well, Marvel's really been able to embrace that, get weird, do some cool shit, but somehow this felt like kind of dated those kind of gags, and I just really don't like that. I don't know. It's all mess of a show. I was just very frustrated by it overall. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.